Like faded away on my cup. Let's have a look. What does it mean again?
So, like, oh my god, I can't, I'm too hot.
Literally is what we're doing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. I'm having a salad before the ice cream, so I'm very excited. Hi guys, I'm all ready and I'm gonna head to the Google Beach. Wish me luck. Sorry, I had chewing gum in. Sorry, you know me, my chewing gum. I'm also wearing one of the partner managers at Google's dresses. Thank you, Leia, for lending it to me because I didn't know we were meant to wear black. Also, of course, wish Whitney was with me. I hope she's okay. Love you, baby. Heading to the beach. I'm excited to see it. I see rainbow flags.
Oh, is it on? Hi.
Yeah, it's on.
Sorry, I look completely dead. She's like, welcome to Pride on the Beach.
Yeah,
is that what it's called? Google Beach.
Google Beach. Yay.
It's our final session, and it is a look at the standout video moments this year with some very special guests, some of the brilliant creators and the creatives. So to tell you all about it, introduce them as well, please welcome to the stage, Google's even, Julia Edelman.
Very quickly, my name is Julie Edelman. I work in our Global Client and Agency Solutions Group. I have the honor of working with some of the largest clients and advertisers in the world. A little bit of background about myself, because I am also going to be a little bit of a part of this panel, and I'm going to have everybody up here tell a little bit about their stories. My story is I've been at Google for about 4 years. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Does anybody know where Cincinnati, Ohio is? The reason why I live in Cincinnati, Ohio is before I worked at Google, I was at Procter & Gamble for 19 years. I have 5 children, 5 amazing, wonderful children in a blended family, pretty much a lesbian Brady Bunch. My wife is sitting back here, Diane Cummins. We have 5 kids, 12, 14, 20, 22, and 32. So the stories that I have on a daily, sometimes hourly, sometimes bi-minute basis can be quite entertaining. And I have to tell you, I was able to prepare for this panel and look at some of the amazing video and Instagram content that you all have created, and my kids absolutely love these creators. So today what we're going to do is to go over amazing moments over the last year, over the last 12 months, that have either been inspired by, been made by and for the LGBTQ community, and we're going to highlight those today. But first, what I would love for the panel to do is to introduce a little bit about themselves and tell their story, because I think that will give a little bit of background about why they picked these important moments throughout the last year in the LGBTQ community. So Megan?
Okay, so hi, my name is Megan, and normally I have my wife Whitney, so Whitney and Megan, known as Wegan. Unfortunately, she can't be here today because she is unwell, but she sent me along and really wanted me to come and represent us. We live in Windsor in the UK, and my wife is actually American, so she's from the South originally, Tennessee and Kentucky, so she grew up in a obviously very religious background, and then she wanted to escape and she moved to Hawaii because why not, the Rainbow State. And then we did long distance. She actually found me on MySpace. That's how long ago. So we need to be together for a decade, and she says one click changed her life. So we did long distance, and that's how I started setting up our blog to kind of show ourselves that you can be feminine and you can be gay and you can live a happy life, and to break down some stereotypes. So it transitioned naturally into YouTube before YouTube was even a thing, and we've just kept it going. So a lot of our fans have seen us conquer long distance, get visas denied, and Whitney moved to the UK and have our wedding. So it's just amazing, and we keep doing it.
Angelica. Hi, my name is Angelica. I'm 22 years old. I'm a YouTuber. My videos are in French, and French is my first language, so I don't understand everything. I identify as a bisexual cisgender woman. I'm half French and half Ivorian, so Ivory Coast is in West Africa, and it's a place, it's a country very homophobic. So yeah. On my YouTube channel, I talk a lot about the LGBTQ community, to help those like me who grew up in countries where you can't just be yourself, like you have to go outside and then, you know, be yourself. So yeah, I try to help people as I can help them. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Riyadh. I didn't ask for this mic, they had none others left, although I do think I'm quite special. I feel like I'm on blind date here. I'm walks on the Google Beach. I'm half Irish, half Iraqi. You probably heard it in my accent. My sort of story on YouTube as a YouTube creator revolves a lot around my sexuality and about the amazing journey that my father in particular has had with acceptance and getting to a point of really loving having a gay son, whereas at one point he was actually contemplating taking his own life because he had a gay son. And documenting that story has been a big part of my online life. But aside from YouTube, I'm also a radio presenter in the UK. I have a comedy show called Unexpected Fluids. We've all had them. And I also I do a lot of work with various different LGBT charities, and I hosted a series on BBC last year called Queer Britain, a documentary series, which was a complete dream come true. So I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. Thanks.
Hi, my name's T. Ugler. I'm not a YouTuber. I have been at Google for a very long time, been there 12 years, and I am a creator, so this is like, I'm very at home on this beach. This is my home. I'm sitting up here because when we invented it 8 years ago, I was a boy. And so I've been through this extraordinary transition, obviously, hopefully obviously. And on that route, I've been increasingly public and increasingly representing, not in a kind of like, this is my life and here is my life story, but just in a kind of finding ways in which you become increasingly apparent that the representation of queer people in normal life, as normal people, doing normal jobs, hopefully kind of cool jobs, one of the kind of tropes I knew when I was little. And I didn't do anything about it because it was the 70s. And it took me 30 years to work that out, which I feel really sad about, and I feel very grateful to this generation, and actually to YouTube, frankly, for making that visible and possible. And yeah, we could get into sexuality. I will happily date non-binary people, and then anything on either side. So I'll do full spectrum. Yeah. I think it's probably done show.
Great, thanks. I would bet my life's salary, my life's work, that this is the most diverse panel that you're going to see at Cannes. And I'm really proud of that, and I'm really thankful to that. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to review some of the work and the moments and the videos that have been meaningful to the LGBT community, and we're going to start with brands that have made an impact on the LGBT.
What do you mean your parents are a part of you? You are beautiful, successful. I'm charming. Funny. I don't think it's my sense of humor that I have an issue with. They don't see the world the way we do. Well, how do you know that? You never asked. Let's get married. I can't, my parents. Call them. Dad? What? Let's get married. Every time you look in my eyes.
So So Megan, this is the video that you picked. Why did you pick this
I
video?
did, because it's the best lesbian movie I've ever seen. Literally, and that says a lot. Yeah, as soon as I saw the video, even now still watching it, it like gives me goosebumps, it makes me so happy, and I would like literally want to cry every time. I was like, do not cry at the end, because that moment is just so amazing, and I think it's great that a tourism board really shows like a true lesbian relationship and a love, and also parents coming around to accepting them, which is exactly what my story is. And my wife, both our mums were not accepting. My mum said I would not go to a gay wedding, and then they were there last year and they loved it, and it was like the best day ever, and they love both of us like daughters. So I think this will be good for a lot of girls to see if their parents aren't as accepting, to hope that one day maybe they will be.
Okay. Anyone else want to make any comment on that one? Nope.
They're lovely.
I
agree with everything you said.
This fool must have watched too much Glee. This little boy just pulled out an entire Bible out of his backpack, because that's what little boys carry in school nowadays. What he's trying to say in this video is the fact that gays are now being proud of who they are. It's forcing people who don't like gays to now hide the fact that they don't like gays, and that's a problem. That's so hard for them.
So I choose that.
I know she is so nervous to be on YouTube, but girl, you're here on my channel.
I'm so excited to be on your channel.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Still feel fresh.
Kim Kardashian is literally everywhere, everywhere. See, you had a couple comments.
Yeah, I love this. Totally into, it's this gay guy who's totally into makeup. Totally into makeup. Like, not trans. No issues around that. And he's wonderful.
She's obviously, she's like, yes, I need to get in there. But also the fact that she is like showing all her millions of fans that you can be a boy and you can wear makeup too. So I just think that's amazing, because what makes it female is just nothing. So yeah, I just think it's really great that she did that.
Alright.
I'm married for 5. Are you the husband or the what?
Let's break that down. That is a misconception. Let's unpack that.
It's one big
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I love Queer Eye. I think we should just all watch it now. But this is just amazing, because obviously the previous show was Queer Eye for the straight guys. It was all just about going in and being gay and just sorting them out a little bit, whereas this one really goes beyond that and really has an impact, a meaningful one, on the guy at the beginning, the southern guy. I think he's called Tom. He literally is Whitney's dad to the T. Doesn't look quite like him, but sounds just like him, and that's kind of where she grew up, and she said that she wished that Queer Eye rolled through her town when she was young to have that impact on men like that. I think it's amazing, because you watch his transition and he's like, well, who's the woman in the relationship, and it's just like, oh, no one. And at the end he loves them. So I just think every man watching it will probably come around and be like, I love the Fab Five. I think it's great. Should we replay? Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. Like 2018 is officially here, which is why there's some hot videos right now. They have not existed before. The reason I picked this is Hayley Kiyoko is a proud lesbian, and obviously she's a singer, and she's with Kehlani in there, who's an openly bisexual woman, and they collaborated in this video and the song, and I just think it's absolutely amazing, because growing up I would have loved to have seen something like this. I loved watching music videos, and every time I watched it I was like, please be a lesbian twist, please. It's like, no. Yeah, so if I'd seen this when I was like 13, I would have been like, repeat. So I'm just really happy, and I think it's going to help a lot of girls out there, and I just want to watch it again.
I watched it a few times last week when I went to the veil. What I have learned, I knew it before, but it has been a strong imprint on my brain and my heart this week at Cannes. I said it a little bit at the beginning, but diversity and inclusion has been talked about a lot, maybe over-talked. I'm not sure if that's possible, but maybe even over-talked here at Cannes. If we don't do anything to actually change things when we get to the office on Monday, this is all going to be for naught. My advice to everyone in this room, to all of us, to my wife and I, is to make sure that we are living our authentic selves, that we make ourselves vulnerable to the people that we work with, to the people that we live with and go to school with, and to the people that we sit next to on the airplane or in the taxi, to get to know them, ask questions, tell your story, and let them tell you their story. And then the final thing, when you get into the office on Monday, or if you're taking vacation, whenever you get back in, if you have the opportunity to put an LGBT person or a woman or a person of any sort of color or any sort of disability in a role that is going to stretch them, give them opportunities, and allow them to even have more influence than they do in the world, please make sure that you take the extra step and you do that. So thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for being with us.
Act like they can't stand me. Bagels change their friends every day, but forget to change their panties. If you've got clean underwear inside, make some noise. Every single
It's a what?
party.
It's a what?
Party. It's a what? Didn't like the teacher, so I walked out like bad Felicia.
Talk went really well, and just played with some balls and got hit in the head by a ball. Yeah. No way prize cream, apparently everybody's stocking, but at least Alicia got one. She got an ice cream with her Coney.
What? Yeah, we said that Coney French. Yeah.
Coney. I like it, it's cute. This is Layla. Oh my god, my hat is so wonky! What? How is that so wonky, Julie? I look.
Really big hat.
It's not working for me, is it?
No, you look really cute.
What's happening?
Here, hold this, and I'm gonna take.
It's like, better? Oh, I look so wonky and beautiful, don't I? It's like, I'm so not cool, okay. Having the most amazing time at Google Beach. Just heading home to get changed because we all black for the panel, as you know. So yeah, I'm gonna get changed, something a bit more lighter, and then head back out. And there's so many wonderful, amazing people there. And I just so wish Whitney was here because she would be loving it, and it breaks my heart. I got one Google hat. You get to pick what you get printed on it from the doodles, and I'm hoping to try and get another one for Whitney as well. And yeah, should we go? Bye! Hi guys, so I had a quick outfit change. This is what I was originally going to wear on the panel until I found out I had to wear black, so Layla luckily lended me her dress. And now it's so hot, so I got changed, actually had a quick shower, then I got changed, obviously. I've only had 2 drinks, I swear. I've had 7 hours sleep the last 2 days. That is what's happening. I'm still going, but honestly the Google team are so amazing, so lovely, and it's just been a wonderful day so far, and looking forward to the after party. So I'm going to film it probably on my phone because I might forget this camera and leave it somewhere, so I thought, just take the phone, Megan.
And Whitney's doing well, her liver tests are better, and ultrasound all good, so I'm really happy, and her and her mum are having a good time. Still wish she was here, of course, but I get home tomorrow, yay. But for now, let's go.
God, these boys. You did get a bit wet. I have got video footage.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's happened, boys.
Good morning. Oh my god, I don't know how, but I stayed until close. Guys, I've had like no sleep the last few days. What's going on? I think you get to that point where you're so tired that you actually feel, I was so wide awake the whole night. I just felt like it was really early. I was like, oh, it's time to go home, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oops. But I had a really amazing time. It was so amazing working with Google. Amazing company, and the panel was just wonderful. Really emotional, and everyone on the panel was amazing, and Julie from Google was so lovely, and I want to do it all again, and I want to come out with Whitney, and so yeah, have us next time please, Google. Also, shout out to PJ. Thanks for doing what you did. It's our secret. Also, how cute. Oh, wish Whitney was here and we could go explore more. I'm gonna go and find somewhere to eat and go see the beach before I leave. And then I'm heading home to my baby. Yes! Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. So I just had the best breakfast, literally. Feel a bit full now though, but it was really tasty, and I'm taking home almond croissants for us to enjoy it back home when we eat them all. Goodbye Google. Look at it, it's going.